We're all set up here showing Michael. The Jubilees are here. We've been counting down the days. Everything's measured out, should work. 750 pounds we got to unload, so they couldn't bring them in our normal freight door. We're down to door 6, the double doors where they bring in like the derby cars and stuff. So we got a lot to unload.
It's gonna be wild.
I'm ready. He's ready, so Michael's gonna document this this is a big deal. I mean, for the folks at home that know what the Jubilees are, they'll know how big of a deal this is. Once you see them set up, you're gonna wanna come listen to these. Right, Nolan?
Bingo.
This is how Santa gets in and out.
Get that off the truck.
I'm holding my breath.
Can you imagine without a lift gate?
That scares.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That is really scary.
I don't know what I would do to help, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say it.
Hold them.
Go ahead
Just
and hold it. Watch it crush it.
This is a first time for us too. Hopefully we sell like 100 of these. Well, what we'll do is maybe we should just cut these loose. We'll take the top box off and roll it over.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? I thought he said he had his knife. No, they're. Oh yeah, they are metal.
For the video?
Yeah. You got it?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll keep going on this. You guys want to get that in there?
See the bottom. This is the top of the
This is
speaker.
one of 4. That was all boys.
Really?
One's a little further in the other. So careful.
Think the camera got that? So they came stacked on top of each other in the semi, so we couldn't even wheel them in if we didn't unstack them. Like that box was on top of this box. So we're 4 boxes in. We've got, this is our low frequency box, high frequency box. We've got 2 boxes in the hallway yet, so we've got a fair amount of work to do. It is 2 o'clock, so we'll pick up, I guess, when we get them all set up. Hey guys, Tanner Kessel, Blue Hawk Audio and Video. We finally got them, the Klipsch Jubilees. Before we dive in too far, let's talk about the design philosophy of Klipsch loudspeakers. These are going to have flat frequency response, high sensitivity, low distortion, as well as controlled directivity. The Jubilees embody all of that and then some. First, let's talk about the high frequency cabinet. This is going to feature the brand new K693 5-inch titanium diaphragm tweeter, mid-range woofer. What is it? Well, it's actually a really cool piece. This is the reason why the Jubilees didn't come out when Paul wanted them to. The technology just was not quite there. Now we've got a 5-inch diameter piece that's going to play all the way up to the top of human hearing at 20K, all the way down to 600 hertz. And you're probably thinking, Tanner, why the heck does that matter? When we talk about the vocal of a male or female for that matter, this is going to get below kind of where that crossover point is between the tweeter and mid-range. So we've got just an absolutely effortless vocal representation, down to the 600 area where it is super easy to blend the low frequency cab. Now the low frequency cabinet's gonna have a patented design with the 12-inch woofer. We talked about control directivity earlier. This is gonna be a horn-loaded vented enclosure for the 12-inch woofer. Why is that important? We've got control directivity still similar to the famous K-horn, where we're gonna have just ridiculously high efficiency, low frequency output. A lot of big words there. This is actually 10 to 20 times more efficient than a standard 12-inch direct radiating woofer. Really cool stuff. The last really awesome part of the Jubilees is gonna be the DSP to active crossover. Michael, put it right over my face. This piece here is going to totally eliminate any crossover distortion. It's going to give us an absolutely perfect crossover because it is digitally controlled. And we're going to have balanced as well as unbalanced inputs and outputs, so it's super easy to integrate whatever equipment you want to use. You can mix all kinds of different preamps, power amps, multiple power amps, right? Because this actually does require 4 channels of amplification. If you stop in our store and check it out, we've got a really cool setup behind us here. I'll have Michael do kind of a cool panoramic shot showing you how cool it is, but we've got the Macintosh 2152 70th anniversary tube amplifier running the highs on these bad boys, and the ultra powerful, biggest stereo amp Macintosh makes, the 462, powering the lows on these. All right, for size reference, I'm standing next to it here. I'd like to say I'm about 5'10". These stand at 69 inches tall, about 50 inches wide, 30 inches deep. The pair we have here in the store is the American walnut finish. Just like all Heritage products, they are going to have book match veneers. So if you look at, a unique location on one speaker, it's going to have the same pattern design on the other. They also have the waterfall effect similar to the K-horn and the La Scala, where you can see the veneers pick up right where they leave off on the top and bottom parts of the cabinet. They also come in a black finish as well. The walnut is absolutely beautiful, though. You got to see it in person. I don't know if the video or pictures will do it justice. Again, like all Heritage products, we've got nice magnetic grills here if you want to check out the low frequency cab, see that patented design of the control dispersion of the low frequency woofer. And they've got absolutely beautiful binding posts, just like the Heresies, Fortes, Cornwalls, La Scalas, and K-horns. As I always say, before I get into that part, I had to sit down and listen to these after we set them up. And like the saying, how can you not be romantic about baseball? When people are super into hi-fi and they hear a loudspeaker for the first time, you can get a little feeling of emotion, something that you haven't felt maybe in a long time, a memory. It brings you back to whatever it is. And I put on a song that I'm pretty familiar with by an artist that I've been listening to a lot lately. And when I sat down and I listened to it, it felt like, and I went to one of his concerts this summer, he was standing right in front of me, and the sense of emotion I felt, I felt my throat start to close up a little bit, and I fought back the tears, and I'm not exaggerating here. Michael's laughing at me. This truly happened. I encourage you guys, as I always say, stop in for a demo. This is a completely different product than we've ever talked about on this page, on our Facebook page, our YouTube, all the places we're going to throw this up. This is a generational product, right? This is the new flagship for a brand that's been around for 75 years and is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, most recognized name in audio, whether it's cinema, home theater, 2-channel. Klipsch is synonymous with great sound. Their slogan is the keepers of the sound, and I think they've done just that with the Jubilee. Stop in for a demo. We've got them here in Bismarck. Give us a call with any questions at all. Book an appointment, whatever it might be, 701-751-7808, or call our Dickinson store, Klipsch Heritage dealer there as well, 701-225-3474. I really do hope to see you soon. Thanks.